Do you ever look back at a situation, a relationship, a job, a decision, and felt that sting of recognition? The moment where you say, I knew this was going to happen. Why didn't I listen? That moment is not failure. It's a revelation. It's the moment you discover your system was working. You just weren't listening to it. I want you to think about that for a minute, not in shame or blame, just in the truth, because the truth is the beginning of calibration. And the reason this matters is simple. People don't miss signs, they don't override them. And overriding your knowing is the fastest way to drain your energy, your clarity, and your confidence. This episode is about the moment you realize you actually knew all along. Hey, it's Dr. Nic and Professor Mike with Divine Guidance Institute. Most people think their problem's anxiety or indecision, or that they're not intuitive enough, or that they didn't do enough homework. The real problem is they don't trust what they already know. You feel something in your body, you override it, you get a gut drop and rationalize it. Reality repeats itself. You call it coincidence, you dream the outcome and wake up pretending it wasn't guidance. Stress isn't confusion. Stress is the friction between your knowing and your behavior. And here's the thing, knowingness is normal. Calibration is the skill. When you're calibrated, life stops feeling chaotic. It starts feeling coherent. So here's a story of a client. She's working this thing. She's living this system. She's living the path of knowing, the ancient way of knowing. We've been working together a long time. So for her, it's second nature. She's wondering about going on a date with this guy, and she actually receives 4 messages within 10 hours of wondering about this. She didn't even set this up as a sign or ask the question. She was just going about her life. So here we go. She comes to me with the most ordinary question. Should I go on this date? I met this guy online. Not a crisis, not a life-changing decision, just a date. But what unfolds over the next 10 hours is a perfect example of how guidance works when you're paying attention, because she didn't spiral and she didn't overthink it and she didn't poll 10 friends. She didn't create a pro and con list. She just observed, and the signs lined up so fast, it was almost comedic. Now, this is where people underestimate their own system. They think intuition shows up only in big moments, but it's the small decisions that reveal the entire operating system. So this guy, he suggests a restaurant right off rip. The second she hears this name, her body reacts. Instant contraction. Oh my God, no. She can't stand this restaurant. It's one of her least favorite, most hated restaurants, okay? So her body answers first, her mind argues later, and she already knows. She already knows. This is where most people get lost. They think their reaction is an opinion and it's not information. But your body is the oldest part of your knowing system. And it has no interest in being polite. It only cares about the truth. Okay, so that's sign number 1. The body's the first responder. It doesn't lie. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care about your fantasies or your fears. It just tells the truth. So later, she imagines sitting across from him at dinner and her gut drops. Not fear, not nerves, just a clean internal no. So she knows intuitively. The gut doesn't justify. It doesn't explain. It doesn't debate. It reports truth. So that's the second sign, the second message. When the body and the gut agree, that's not intuition. It's confirmation. Same day she tells a friend his name. Instant reaction. Her friend starts screaming, no, don't go. It's a sign. Her friend says, it's a sign. It's the same name as my ex-husband. It's the same name as my ex-fiance. It's going to have the same ending. And once again, this is reality stacking evidence, right? Now that's the third sign. In a matter of hours. Okay, this is just repetition is how guidance removes doubt. Patterns are the universe saying, are you paying attention yet? So as it goes, that night she has a dream. The dream arrives because guidance loves a mic drop. She's at home, at her house, and a stray dog appears at the back door, and she feeds the dog. Here's the message. She's giving energy to something that doesn't belong there. Dreams don't sugarcoat. They show outcomes. The message was clean and kind and brutal. Don't feed this. Don't give it any more of your attention. Anyhow, so we talk, her and I. We talk about this, and I'm like, hey, here's the deal. You already know the message is no. The message is no, do not go on this date. But you have some choices. You can go with the guidance as it is, or you could do an experiment. You could go out and do an experiment and see how it shows up. Do the experiment, see how the outcome. It builds your confidence, your knowingness, and it'll be fun to watch. The other thing instead, if you're bored and you really want to go out and have fun, but know the truth, stay in the truth, and never date for more than 30 days because that's when emotions kick in and it gets sticky. Okay. So I said, what do you really want to do? She goes, well, I'm bored. I want to go out. I said, cool, do it. So they go out, different restaurant, not that one. It's nice. They have a good time. They talk for a few days and then it ends clean, calmly, exactly as shown, because there was no alignment in consciousness. There was no heartbreak, no fallout, just total confirmation. And this is why we built what we built, not to teach belief, to restore signal. If the story hits you, it's not random. It means you're waking up. Your system is waking up to the truth. Follow that. Learn to confirm what you already know. And if you want to train this for real, get into it, come join us inside the mystery school, and it'll definitely take you on a path of transformation. It's where calibration becomes your normal. If this episode hit you, that's not random. It means your system, again, is really waking up. And that next step is the real step. We built pathways for every level of commitment and every lifestyle and every season of your life. Whether you're a stay-at-home dad, an engineer, a CEO, or a hairstylist, doesn't matter. Or just someone rebuilding your life from scratch. You deserve an edge. You deserve clarity. You deserve to trust yourself again. Yeah. And this is how you do it. This is exactly why we created the tools, not theory, not fluff, actual systems that restore your signal from the inside out. You can start small, you can go deep, you can go elite. We have something for everyone because knowing this belongs to everyone. It's your internal guidance system. Yeah. So, if you want the simplest, easiest way to start, grab the spiritual toolkit. It's the perfect entry point into the world of divine guidance. It really amps up your spiritual intelligence. It's our 4-book set, the Trust Yourself system. It's everything you need to start calibrating and knowingness today. And if you're ready for a guided path, join the mystery school. And if you want the highest level, offer elite coaching. Anyway, whatever path you choose, you're not guessing anymore. You're building a life from knowing. Before you go, know that you're going to feel transformation from day one. Be sure to share that, subscribe, leave a review. Your knowing is your edge. Let's sharpen it. Activate your guidance. Check us out at divineguidanceinstitute.org, the mystery school website. You can unlock the frequency that transforms everything at onemagicword.com. You can test your spiritual IQ at whatsyourspiritualiq.com. You can do effortless change, no joke, at onesteptherapy.com. Start with a hue that gets things rolling, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one.